Hi guys, it's Adam again here, and I've got another little example here of how you can use the new league position filters to find matches that you're interested in the stats software. If you haven't already, check out the previous two videos where I talk a bit more about the new opposition matching feature of the software and give another example of filtering on teams' league positions. So onto this example then, which is a little bit more complex. Let's say you like to trade the over under 3.5 market, and you've got a filter that's based on a high percentage of under 3.5s, but you think it only really works in matches where the two teams are of roughly equal ability. In other words, they're not too far away from each other in the league table. Like I say, this is a bit more of a complex example, but it's still very doable. So here's how we would do it. I'm in the stats software here. We'll start building our filter. I'll start with the high under 3.5 percentage because that's nice and easy. So I'll do overall percentage, full time under 3.5s, and we'll say greater than or equal to, I don't know, 75. I'll add that, so that's waiting in our filter stack now. Now, for the other part of this filter, we need to find matches where the two teams are not too far away from each other in the league table. So let's start with the home team, and we'll select percentages and search for position. Because remember here, we look at their league position as their percentage from the top of the league, as explained in previous videos. And I'll do greater than or equal to. And instead of just putting a figure in the box, like I have done before, I'm going to select percentage for opposition. So in other words, we're comparing the home team's league position to the away team's league position. And I'm also going to use this optional multiplier and put in here minus 15. So what we're saying here is that the home team's league position percentage must be greater than the away team's league position minus 15%. I'm going to add that, and then I'm going to do exactly the same. So home, percentage, position, and this time I'll do less than or equal to percentage for opposition plus 15. And I'll add that. And what those last two criteria do effectively is make sure that one team's league position is no more than 15% above or below the other team's position. So basically, they're within 15% of each other on the league table. So we're not going to get any scenarios where, top level teams are playing bottom level teams and all that kind of thing. So let's just run it and see what we get. Quite a few results actually. The first column here shows us our under 3.5 figure. And the last two columns here, they're going to show the same figures, I guess, because we based them both on the home league position. So we've got two columns that are the same, but that's fine. You can ignore the third one. At the moment, these columns are showing the actual league position of the home team as a percentage. So if I sort this second column, then these teams here are towards the top of the table because they've got a low percentage. If we want to see how close they are to the away team, we can change this option here to show the difference. So remember that this filter criteria was comparing the home team's position to the away team's position. So these figures are now showing the actual difference between the two. So basically for this New York match, the league positions of the two teams are within 5% of each other. And you can see that there's no value greater than 15 either way in any of these columns, either of these two second columns that relate to the league positions, because we restricted the league position difference to 15%. So that's a way that you can build filters with restrictions on each team's league positions to maybe just refine filters that you're already using, or you could even just use them as a standalone filter that finds pretty evenly matched teams if you're just looking for a match with no clear favourite or something like that. So it's quite a bit to digest in that example, especially if you've never played around with comparing your stats to the opposition team instead of just straight manually entered values. And also if you haven't really experimented with viewing the data differently in terms of differences here rather than the stat values. So watch it again if anything wasn't clear. Feel free to ask questions over on the forum, and as always, good luck and let us know how you get on.